Hello you lot. So some very tragic news came from China yesterday where a couple were killed during sex. Yes, they were having sex up against a large glass window when the window gave way and they fell out the fucking window to the ground and died. Now, since then there's been plenty more stories coming out about death from sex. Now, the first one was to do with nipple clamps. A guy accidentally killed his wife by electrocuting her through nipple clamps. You couldn't bloody write it better. Next up, we have death in a garage during sex. There was a teenage couple having sex in the car when they weren't supposed to be, fell asleep with the engine running and basically gassed themselves. Now the next case comes from Russia, where a guy his friends bet him $3,000 that he couldn't go 12 hours having sex with two female friends of his. So he downed a full bottle of Viagra, won the bet, but before he could collect his money, he dropped dead with a heart attack. Now the next one is hard to have sympathy because a woman was mauled, eaten by a lion during sex because they decided to do it in a jungle in Zimbabwe where, you know, lions are prominent. What the bloody hell do you expect? Now the next one again comes from China, where a Chinese man was watching porn. Now it gets a bit weird because he was watching porn, fair enough, guys do it. Then he decides to go into his chicken coop and knock one out. Why the bloody hell would you go to a chicken coop? Anyway, back to the story. He went into the chicken coop, started knocking one out. Seemingly the increased heart rate with low temperatures in the pigeon coop caused him to have a massive heart attack where he died. So guys, if you know of any other stories, please let me know in the comments below and I hope to see you next time. Cheerio!